Hello and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. I'm excited today in this video because I want to give an overview or an introduction of a service that I've been using for auto trading. And the website is called OptionAlpha, and there is a link down in the description to take you to this site. Now, just in full transparency, it is an affiliate link, so I will get a small commission if you do sign up using that link. So if you don't mind supporting the channel by using that link, I'd greatly appreciate it. But when I refer to the link to OptionAlpha, it's always going to be that affiliate link. All right, so what is OptionAlpha? So OptionAlpha is a platform that allows you to create an automated trading bot that will then send those orders to a broker, a specified broker, and it will monitor those positions for you. So you can enter, monitor, and exit those positions all using automation. What's really cool about OptionAlpha is that there's no coding needed. So there are a lot of automated trading services. Many of them require you to use code, either buy someone else's code, write your own code. But with OptionAlpha, there's no code. It just uses a lot of logic, and I'll make another video going through some of that. But I just want to give an overview of what this website does. So this is the homepage of OptionAlpha. And these are just a few of the screenshots of what it would look like, of how it monitors your bots or your automated trading program. There are several things that you can do on OptionAlpha besides auto trade, such as backtesting, finding trade ideas, and also using it as a screener to find potential trade ideas. So first of all, if you come over to resources, there are going to be some articles that are very useful, especially if you're new to trading, auto trading, and new to bots. This is where you would want to get that background. And basically a bot is just a robot that allows you to automate a particular system. And with a lot of the strategies that I've been using, like the iron condors and iron flies, I have very specific entry and exit criteria. So it's perfect. It's a perfect candidate for auto trading. That's why I was looking for a place to do it, and I stumbled upon OptionAlpha. And I think this is really the best fit for me and for my trading style. Also under resources, there are several tutorials that you can go through. I've been through several of these. It's a lot of fun and really exciting to see what this service can actually do. Some workshops with the integrations. These are the brokers that are used or can be used with OptionAlpha. OptionAlpha isn't a broker. It's just a platform to send your trades to the broker or to close your trades via your broker. So there's Tradier, there's TradeStation, and then there's TD Ameritrade. So those are the active ones. Those are the ones that you can link with OptionAlpha. Things that they're working with right now are interactive brokers. And so far, these other ones have not yet been connected to OptionAlpha. So I use Tradier, and I'll show you why in just a little bit. We'll get into the templates when we move over to the back end of OptionAlpha. So this is just for before you log in. Education, again, you can learn how to make these bots. They have a podcast. They have a YouTube channel. I would suggest checking that out as well. Just search YouTube for OptionAlpha and subscribe to them. And then let me go over the FAQs before I touch on the pricing. So there is a free trial, 30-day free trial. Again, the link is down in the description if you want to start that off. Paper trading is what I'm doing now. You can do that with OptionAlpha, but depending on which membership you sign up with will determine how many bots you can have in your account. But paper trading is awesome, especially with auto trading, because especially if it's your first one, like mine, where you don't know exactly what it's going to do and when, especially if you're new to setting these things up. So it's great to do it with paper money and not real money. So again, a bot is just a program that's going to send these orders to your broker. So OptionAlpha is not a broker. Let's see some of the other important questions. I already talked about the brokers that are used with OptionAlpha. This is great. You don't need to know how to code. So this is a no-code solution for auto trading. OptionAlpha doesn't charge commissions. It's going to be a broker-based thing. And so what can you trade with OptionAlpha? You can trade stocks and options. You cannot trade futures, futures options, or Forex using this platform. Not every stock is going to be on OptionAlpha, and as of right now, I believe SPX and 0DTE options are not available, but I'm not sure if they're coming soon. You can probably ask someone in the community and they would know, but as of right now, those things are not available. So who controls the bots? That's going to be you. You'll have full control of entering, monitoring, and exiting each of your positions. And just because you use a bot doesn't mean that that's the only way you can open a trade using that broker that's connected here. You can manually enter trades and close trades if you want. You can turn your bots on. If you want, you can override them if they're doing something that you don't want them to be doing, or if you just want to take profit and exit the position at any time. You don't have to wait for the bot to close it. You can do it automatically, or I'm sorry, you can do it manually. So bots really are there just to take a lot of the repetitive processes over for you, so you don't have to waste your time and effort and energy in screening or monitoring positions. But what I really like about it, that's one main reason. The other main reason I like auto trading, and I'm really interested in getting into this further, is it takes out a lot of the emotions. And that is a battle that a lot of traders have. When they see profit, they want more, or when they're starting to see a loss on their position, they get scared. So there's a lot of emotion that goes into trading. Bots can help mitigate a lot of it by just running in the background and opening and closing your positions without that emotional factor being an issue in your opening and closing of trades. All right, so let's take a look at the pricing now. It's probably one of the more important questions. So I'm going to get to this promotion in just a second, but here are the tiers for the pricing starting at $29.95. Let's just say $30 a month. If you pay by month, it goes down to $24 a month if you pay 1 year at a time. So $30 a month to $200 a month. If you pay annually, it's $24 to $160 per month. Now, these are the things that you can get as you increase your tier of membership. So right now, I'm just using the basic. I have 3 bots that I can set up. I can do 10 back tests per month, and then I have a $5,000 limit per bot, and that would be live money that I'm actually using per bot. All right, so, and then of course you just increase the number of bots, back tests, and your allocation limit per bot. What I wanted to mention then is this promotion. This is something new. This wasn't here when I first started, but it's something I'm definitely going to try to take advantage of. And that is, you can get a free OptionAlpha Pro Plus membership with a qualifying trader brokerage account. So that OptionAlpha Pro Plus membership, that's this one right here. That's the $200 a month membership, 50 bots, 500 back tests, 100K per bot. Now you need a qualifying trader brokerage. So first of all, you need a trader brokerage. So there are 3 integrations that you can work with, 3 brokers: Tradier, TradeStation, and TD Ameritrade. Now this only works with Tradier. Okay, so Tradier has 0 commissions. They charge 0 commissions for your trades. And the qualifying aspect for this broker account is that you need to have an authorized account with more than $2,000 in it. That includes your cash positions and your total positions. So basically, open a Tradier account, put your 2K in, keep it at that level, connect it to OptionAlpha, and then Tradier will pay for that Pro Plus membership through OptionAlpha. So I think that's a really great promotion. In any case, that's what I would recommend. If I were starting out, I would go this route. So let's take a look at OptionAlpha once you create an account. Remember, the link is down below and you get a 30-day free trial. So let's take a look at the back end now. All right, when you log in, you come to your homepage. And by the way, my name is Santiago. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel. So that is me. So on this homepage, what you have is basically an overview of what has been going on the last few days. So today, all these things happened. Yesterday, those things happened. There's some more resources down here. You have your watch list that you can edit, and then some trade ideas. And we'll get into some of these trade ideas in just a few minutes. Now, up here, you can go ahead and open a new position. I'm not going to go through how you make a bot in this video. I'm just going to show you what, these links are. So that's your homepage. The bot page will have all of your bots that you've created or that you've cloned or copied from another trader. So again, with my membership, I can only have 3. And so these are my 3. I've already talked about this gray one right here. And we'll have to delve a little bit more deeply into that later on. Now, all of this is paper money. So these aren't, realized gains. This is just all paper money because I'm still testing my strategy, and I'll go over what these green and red ones are in another video. So you can filter, using these toggles up here, live or paper money, the ones that are on, the ones that are off. You can just sort of uncheck these if you want to turn that bot off. You can look at your positions, the ones that are tagged, and the ones in different accounts if you have multiple accounts, right? So if you click on one of these, it takes you to the summary page for this particular bot, and you can see the results over time. So I started this one back, or at least it closed back in December 21 of 2022, and this is the progress that it's made so far. Capital at risk, your win rate, and then a whole bunch of stats down here. And then it is showing you, some of the activity, things that you can go a little bit more deeply in. 9 scanners, 1 new position that was open since 9:30 this morning. All right. You can look at all of your positions, both open and closed, and you can look a little bit more deeply into it. So if you click on this, it's going to give you all of this information about that particular closed position, your profit, your return. It's going to give you the paper trading, at least in this case, the paper trading times, and also any tags that may have been added during the trade, the monitoring of this trade. Over here in the log, this is going to show you everything that the bot has been doing. So right now it's just been looking for entries. In my case, I enter at noon for this particular bot, and so that's why 1 open position was made at noon today. Errors and warnings can be filtered here. And then your settings, this is where you go in and actually edit your bot, or you create this is where you can go in and actually edit your bot. So I have an entry scanner here. You click on it, you're going to have this tree and this logic tree that you're going to add in basically these binary questions, yes or no. If it fulfills one criteria, it goes down this path. If it fulfills another criteria, it may go down another path. And so that's how you make these bots. No code, it's just logic. And in a different video, I'll go through what those inputs can be and what those recipe, that's what they call them, the recipes, what those decisions are and how you can make your own bot. So we won't go through that now. This is just a very simple bot that I'm doing. So basically I'm opening an iron fly every day. My short strikes are at the money. The long strikes are 10 strikes further. And I exit at 15% profit or 30% loss. So that it's a really simple strategy. And you can see it's been performing quite well. And I did mention this in my last video, and I'll leave a link to that as well. All right, so that's the bots. The positions link here, it just shows you all of your positions that you have going on. And I do have a lot of positions going on right now because I'm testing 3 bots and they're all entering the same way. They're just handling the monitoring of that position differently. So that's why there's so many positions right here. You can look at your closed positions, and then you can have, sort of a trade log right here, which is really, really convenient. Especially if you're going to be automating your trades, you definitely need to keep track of that. Now, this backtester is really neat. I don't have any backtests right here, but you can backtest certain strategies. Now, one thing I thought was true, but actually wasn't true after I joined, is that I thought I could make a bot and then backtest that bot of how it would perform in the past. And you can't do that, unfortunately. So the way that you can backtest is you come up here to new backtest. You can select the amount of time you want to backtest, how much money you want to give it. Of course, it's paper trading, it's backtesting. When you want to open a position. So you see there's no daily right here. The position size, the symbol that you want, the strategy. These are the only ones that you can select. The expiration of your options, and then your long delta. This is a call, so that's going to be a long delta. If you went down to, let's say, an iron condor, you can see your long and short deltas. So you're not picking specific strike prices. And what I was trying to do is I was picking specific strike prices relative to the short price, the short strike price. So you can't do that here. You can add in some other stuff right here, the entry criteria if you want. That's all optional. And then when you want to take profit or when you want to have a stop loss. And then you can run that and it's going to show all the results right here. What's really neat is that there are people that have done a lot of back tests, and there you can see there's 127,000 back tests. So some of them are really, really cool. So if you click on one of these, you can see this is the back test back to 2019, and you can see how well this particular one performed. It gives all the information of how well it did, and then again a whole bunch of stats on how well it did. So this one, it looked like it performed really well. And you can create a bot just from that back test if you want. Now, I don't recommend, and I don't think anyone would recommend, that you just find the one that works the best, or at least works the best in a back test, and then create a bot and then throw some money at it. Because, past performance is not indicative of future results. That's, so that's sort of the mantra of trading and back testing. So in any case, that's what back testing does. And depending on your membership level will determine how many back tests you can run every month. All right, the next one is trade ideas. And this is kind of neat. This is something that's newer. And what it does is basically gives you a list of trades that you might want to consider, or at least, you can consider for further research to see if you want to take that trade on. And these are all risk-defined strategies. So if you're bullish or bearish, or if you have a neutral strategy, you can specify a specific symbol. For example, let's say we just want to look at SPY. These are all the trades that have pretty good chance of profit. And it gives you your max profit, your max loss. This is an iron condor. In fact, all of these are iron condors right here. But let's say you're bearish because of what's going on. So you have all these short call verticals, short call spreads. And you can, choose one of these. You can just click on it and it gives you a lot more information. You can place the trade if you're connected to a broker right from here, or you can just take this information and trade on your own broker manually. And I have done 2 of these. I'm in my second one right now. And I'll make another video going over that to see how well they performed. But that's what this is, the trade idea. So that's kind of neat. You also have a screener. Now, of course, this just gives you information about different stocks. So, for example, you can, look at Apple and you have a lot of information that, if you're using a lot of technical analysis, you've got that information right here. You can add that to your watch list. You can create a new position out of it. I haven't really used this because, I don't do a lot of technical analysis. So it's here if you want to use it. All right, community, this is very important. Once you become a member, you introduce yourself into the community. You don't have to, but it's great because you can start meeting new people. And I admit I haven't used the community as much as I probably should. I'm still doing a lot of learning through the videos. But if you have a question about anything, look through the videos or go and ask the community. And they're very, very friendly. A lot of intelligent traders out here, a lot of people with experience in automated trading. And this is just a great resource for you to use. All right, automations, you can save things to your library and you can use those same automations. Let's say it's a screener of exiting at a certain time or a certain profit target. You can use those automations over and over in different bots, and you don't have to recreate it. You can just save it here as a template. Then, of course, settings for your profile. One thing I do want to mention about the community back here is this right here is the templates. So if you go to templates, you can see different templates that people have created. And templates are basically a bot someone has made, and then they saved it as a template for other people to use. For example, iron butterflies are quite popular on here. The same with iron condors. Basically just a lot of, the risk-defined strategies and also the, receiving of credit, these short trades. For example, if we were to just look at this one right here, you click on it, it shows you what this particular trader had created, the monitors they have, buttons. We'll go over what those are later, the events, basically when things happen. They give a description, and then people can post, their comments on it, and then maybe help out if they have a question, or they can modify it. You can also get these templates if you come over to bots, and you come up to templates up here at the top, and now you can. So all of your templates can be saved up here. And then these are some sample bots just to demonstrate how to auto trade. And then also others from the community, popular ones from the community. You can click on see all. And then it takes you again to the community templates, just where we were before. So those are really interesting to look at, to see how other bots are made, to see if you can implement some of those strategies into your particular bot. Now, just because they have a lot of clones doesn't necessarily mean they are the most successful. So again, you always have to do your own due diligence, and none of these are, turnkey solutions to make passive income by using a bot. Some are going to work really well, and sometimes the market conditions change and those same bots will not work too well anymore. So you just have to really pay attention to it. So with auto trading, and this is what I see in the community quite a bit, people saying this type of phrase is, just because it's an auto trading bot doesn't mean you can just turn it on and leave it. You still have to monitor it because the bots only do what the programmers tell it to do. And if it encounters a situation in the market, and the market is very crazy right now, the bot can just continually do that same set of steps, and it can have catastrophic events because market conditions have changed. So you want to make sure you're monitoring. It just takes a lot of the emotion out, as well as the time for filtering and screening, and checking your phone or checking your screen for a price action all the time. So that is an overview of OptionAlpha. I'm really excited to use it, and I'm going to be posting a lot more videos on how I am actually using it with my bots, and then report on the progress of what I'm doing. So right now, everything is paper trading. There is a link down in the description. We went over the pricing. So please be sure to check it out and see if it's something that you might want to use or incorporate in your trading strategies. Until next time, trade wisely and take care.